And we are ready.
Hello, welcome to this debate. The participants are Jesus, Anaí, Jose Pablo, and Hazabel, and I will be the moderator of this debate. The topic to be discussed is childhood obesity. 1 in 20 girls and boys under 5 years, and 1 in 3 between the age 6 and 19 are overweight or obese. We start with the first question. What do you think about childhood obesity? Jose Pablo, your turn.
Okay. Well, the overweight and obesity in Mexico, it's one of the most important public health problems. Childhood obesity is a chronic disease that is characterized by excess fat in the body, and occurs when the child is overweight more than 20% of the ideal.
What do you think, Jesus?
Um, I think the obesity is a problem, a very serious problem throughout the world. Not only in Mexico, this problem affects all children in the world, or at least in the countries with large populations such as the USA, China, and India.
Uh, Well, the data speaks for itself. According to the World Health Organization, Mexico can be considered as a country with the highest level of malnutrition, occupying the first place in the childhood obesity. Uh, Deficient diets cause malnutrition in early childhood. 44% of children between 6 and 23 months of age do not consume fruits and vegetables, and 59% don't consume eggs, milk, fish, or meat, and that is a lot.
Okay, Anaí, your turn.
Well, in my opinion, it's a very big problem for children. It brings them social and health problems and even influence their self-esteem in the future.
Hasael?
I think that childhood obesity is a social problem that affects children who are overweight because they are not careful with their diet. This will bring them health problems in, in, in the future if not addressed in time.
The second question. Is childhood obesity the parents' fault? Anaí?
I consider yes, it's a parent fault because children are very young and are unaware of importance of healthy diet. It is the moment the parents act in keeping children informed.
Your turn, Hasael.
No, no, I don't agree. I think it's more that fault of the companies that sell healthy food. Uh, if they sold healthy food, there would not be so much obesity.
But I feel that you are missing something. Nowadays, parents do not control their children, and that is why they allow them to consume whatever, even if it's good or not for them.
Okay, Jose Pablo?
Well, it's a reality. Their parents should limit their children's intake of food that contain saturated fat, added salt, or added sugar. They should also be encouraged to choose water to drink, and the children need to eat more as they grow. Teaching your child how to eat healthy now means they will be more likely to make their own healthy choices as they get older. We tend to eat everything we want, but we have to be more responsible with what we're teaching uh, the children about food.
And Jesus?
I don't think the same. Not all the blame should fall on the parents. They are also influenced by someone else, and that someone else is the companies and their dirty marketing. This marketing has always been challenged by including misleading images about what is good for our children, as well as flashy things for them, such as pets in cereals and bags of chips, making them look healthy while consuming these products.
Okay, we continue with the third question. How aware is eating well in your children, in young children? Jesus?
Okay, sorry. Good eating is not aware at all, neither for children nor for parents. There is a generational problem which everyone has had. That's why I think it is necessary to stop eating by focusing on the schools.
Your turn, Jose Pablo.
Okay, um, we are born to learn, and we grow up watching the adults around us. The most important teachers are not in the classrooms; they are at home. The lesson learning to go all the way to the dinner table. Imitating healthy habits is one of the main examples you can give to your children. And well, let's take care of our children and instill a health education in health.
Rafael?
I think children are not aware of what they eat. Eat. They are children and they eat what their parents feed them.
Okay, and Anay?
Well, Mexico is currently one of the countries with the highest percentage of childhood obesity. Despite that, there are no campaigns that really make a change to this. So, and even more, so that teachers do not adequately teach the plate of good eating in the schools. So the children is not informed about respect to this.
The next question. Do children with childhood obesity have problems? Anay?
Well, I consider regarding health disasters such as healthy problems, rejection, and all that. In a social way, most children make a fun when someone is different. In fact, they isolate them from others. And well, as I said before, they tend to have a low self-esteem or are upset with looking thin all the time. And if they don't take care of themselves, they will have very serious problems in the future.
Thank you. Rafael, your turn.
I think children with obesity can have many problems in their lives, both health and social. For example, they can have heart problems, suffer from diabetes, among others, and socially they can have problems at school, such as being bullied.
Okay, Jose Pablo.
But it's also important to know that childhood obesity is directly related to the problems such as anxiety and depression, uh, low self-esteem, and social problems such as bullying, uh, which if one of these is treated from the beginning, um, can lead to suicide.
Jesus.
I don't think the same. Obesity is not to blame for bullying. The problem with school abuse is society itself. I don't think that we should include this problem in obesity. Obesity doesn't affect other children to be abusers.
Okay. And the last question, are children aware of their physical condition? Asael?
I respect your opinions, but in my opinion, I feel that a child is not aware of their physical condition because at their age, they don't know the danger they are doing to their body.
Your turn, Anai.
Well, I think not at first. When they grow up a little, maybe it's when they realize that others, whatever, maybe other children and adults, look at them differently. Children sense when sometimes it's wrong and it affects them.
Jesus?
Yeah, I think no, children are not aware. Children, it is very difficult to understand problems as serious as obesity, which is why the focus must be from an early age in order to stop this statistical growth of obesity in the world.
And Jose Pablo.
Well, I a little bit agree with Jesus because they are not aware of their physical condition, but they need to learn about it. And from who are they going to learn about it? From their parents, not from a company that only cares about money. But it is the parents who have to the responsibility to educate their children, and that's it.
Okay. We have reached the end of this debate. Thanks for listening.